to hang up on it. So anyway, so now we have no watchers, but that's okay. Thank you for everybody that was on. If you're going to come back, we love that.
Bear with us as we have our growing pains. Well,
Many
my
growing
phone
pains.
rang and I just, hit for it to not make the noise. And the next thing I know, that's when I disappeared.
All
And
right.
then the link you kept sending me that was showing up. So the one you send is green and it says you go live together. But
Right.
the one after I got knocked off, it was just doing the What the 50 Plus with Danica and Susan, and it just started the live video that had been already recorded. It wouldn't send the new.
Okay. So now, do you know what? Now that you said that, cancel. Maybe you can't add a guest after it's done because now I'm realizing the button I'm hitting. Thank you for saying that. I didn't catch it because I was trying to do it fast. It says share video.
That's why I was like, just hang up and call me back. It's
And
not.
did you
I had
did
a
you
feeling it won't let you join
did you
afterwards.
try the old link?
No.
Okay. So next time, try the first link
Okay.
because that should be the invitation
If it
link.
happens again,
Then do the first link that I send you, and that makes sense. So that's why that was happening. So I'm going to go back. So what I was just telling you, and I told the audience while we were scrambling to figure all the shit out that we were trying to figure out, and still don't know if we figured it out. Is that okay? So
yep, that pretty much summarized what's been going on
yep,
all day.
we don't know what the fuck we're doing. We're just figuring shit out as we go. But
Ay, ay, ay.
is I cheated because if you happen to be home or somewhere where you have your iPad or your computer as well, then you can put your phone right in front of it, go live with me, look at the phone if we're just doing it this way, and put it up on your computer screen. So right now, I'm on the computer screen and I have it muted. And I can see the chat and I can see it as big as I want to, and I can type in the chat, testing the big screen.
Okay. So I
See?
got all that and I was picking that up. However, I just went to my desktop
Yes.
and I went to YouTube and I logged out. So I'm in under my personal self, not with both of us. How do I get our video that we're doing right this minute to see it? Like
Go to just go to our front page, just our what the 50s,
okay.
just like you do when you go on as you to check it
So
out,
it's showing
right?
right now that like there is a live. So let me
Okay, then
click
click on
that
the
and see
live
if that's it.
and it'll pull it up.
Did you just take a drink of a mermaid coffee cup?
I did.
So it's running a little bit late. Is that normal?
It's always a little bit late, yeah, because it's so what I do is mute that, but you can see the chat on the right side of it, and it's
Yeah.
easier because now you can
She's
see.
back. Wait a minute.
Oh, hi,
Tabitha came
Tabitha.
back and said, "What the hell?"
What the hell is right?
That's how we feel too, sweetheart.
We have no damn idea, but we're figuring it out. So you can cheat by going on, and now you can see as big, and you can type on your computer instead of
Yeah,
on the
because I
dang
can
little
move my.
screen like this.
I'm going to
So
move
for
you
those of us
around.
that have, bad eyesight or just don't, I don't like the little typing screens. I like to be able to have my keyboard and all that stuff, and it makes it so much easier. So thanks for coming back, you guys. It looks like we've got 10 people on our
12.
live feed. Well, 12 because you're one and I'm one.
See, here we go again. Well, alrighty then. Oh my gosh.
Okay,
Okay, let me take a
so
breath. We're all caught back up. We
that's
talked
right.
about the bangs.
This is why sometimes we drink while we're doing these. I'm
That's
ready.
sometimes why I drink after I'm finished, except for I'm getting a grandkid today, so I'm not doing that.
Exactly. All right. So, since we've got some people in the chat, hi, James. Welcome, welcome. If I asked right as I was trying to figure out where to find you again, what people thought about bangs, especially the men. Do you like them with bangs? Do you not like bangs? Just for fun and giggles. And I said, as long
Yeah.
as you're not mean, tell us all your feels.
You can give us your opinion, just
Oh,
don't
yeah.
direct it that your bangs look like shit. You could say, I think bangs look shitty.
That's right.
There you go.
Because I don't care if you think my bangs look like shit anyway, to be honest, because I like my bangs. So,
I'm liking my bangs. I went a little, this I'm gonna grow back out again. This is a little too much for just because I'm used to long, but I did get tired of the long bang that was here.
yep.
I am not one to spend a lot of time on my hair. I'll admit it. I don't get up. I don't blow dry my hair. I don't. Okay, this is gonna freak some people out. I don't even own a brush because I just do this when I get out of the shower, I
Oh,
get
I
all
wish I
the
could do that.
I'm
My
very lucky. So,
Yeah,
but I don't blow dry. If it's a really great event, I will go ahead and do hot rollers, curlers, whatever. But the reason I don't is my hair doesn't hold it. So for
yeah.
me to put that 45 minutes an hour for it to only look great for 2 hours, I'm like, no, I'm just going
Oh,
to figure out a hairstyle that this is not it. Does
you
that have
get
anything to
Yes,
do with
James, this
getting
does.
older?
What we originally were talking about is the reason we got bangs is because we have these. And number one, it helps hide those. So you don't have to get Botox. And number two, we think the bangs are youthful. So that's a very good question since this is
Great
about getting
question.
older.
Great
But
question.
yeah. So then see, I did the same thing. I kind of chop them up and whatever. But
So what
I have
happened
to
with
use a brush.
James? We started out with a live and we don't know what happened, but I disappeared. So it could have been where I got a call or she hit something. Anyway, we said all that. So you
Yeah.
missed that because now we've come back on live again. So great question. Thanks for joining us. That's and so what you missed is we both had not talked about cutting our hair. And I had my hair was down to here. This was here. Danica's was longer. We had
Yep.
not talked yesterday. She says, yeah, blah, blah, blah. My friend said this and I got bangs. And I'm like, Danica, I have bangs. She's like, what? So it was just ironic. What started that conversation is we both went and cut our hair with bangs without talking to each other at the exact same time.
Yep. Exactly.
Ooh, do, 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 something we were sitting across the
Oh yeah.
cosmic wave there.
We do. We do.
Okay,
But
wait,
also with
wait,
that
wait, wait.
said,
We both win the lotto. We both win the lotto.
I love it. Let's do it. Yes, we both win the lotto.
Okay, I'm gonna try to. Ooh,
I try to,
you better
yes,
do it.
go
You know
ahead.
how bad I am with names. I want to say hello to who just said hello.
Cholet,
Okay.
maybe? So this is my question too, is that because we're talking about bangs, and yes, James, perfect question, because that's what we're talking about is how whether, 50s and over and all the things. What other little things can we do besides bangs and that without getting surgery, without getting, Botox and all the things? Not that I'm saying anything bad about it, but I have, at least as of now, have been very opposed to it. It doesn't mean I won't change my mind eventually and look at my face one day and go, holy shit, I'm going to get some Botox today. Right. But this is why I do this and I do different makeup tricks and things like that. In fact, we're going to have one of our sweet guests on, Red, who's been on our show before, and she's going to start doing some tips for makeup and also things for men, little things that we can do to help to keep our youth. So give me your ideas. What are your ideas? We always want to hear from our audience because it's so important for us to know where you're at, what you're thinking, and what you want to hear from us because we can research, we can get guests on that will answer your questions if we can't, etc.
Or we'll
So
have you on if you want to be. Okay, hold
yeah.
on. We have questions. I liked and subbed. Please tell me how old you are. We were,
Oh,
honey. I was just letting Danica finish. I am 55, just turned it in January.
and I'm 56. I'll be 57 in October.
So
I
that's
had to
why
think
we're
about
what
it.
the 50 plus.
Plus, exactly.
Yes,
Yeah.
because it's any. We've even figured actually it kind of does include a lot of people in their 40s, the things they're going through, etc. But that's just where we ended it, and we went with that. Um, and Danica and I, we hope that wow is a good wow. Danica and I are yin and yang. So you heard her, and then I'm the opposite. I have a lot of vanity. I'm the first to admit it. I have had Botox. I try to do it on a lighter scale. I do not want to, well, I would love to try. I'm lying. I would love to look like I did when I was 30, but I know that's not real. I just want to look good for my age. Can boys watch this? Absolutely, David. And
Oh
it
yeah.
is for boys and girls. We also want to know what you guys, so if you're just tuning into us, this whole thing started with us because one, I feel like after we turn 50, they forget about us.
Yeah.
An example we used earlier today is we can only do live on YouTube split screen on a phone, which is like that big. So I
Yeah.
have to sometimes get my, ooh, I like you who said y'all look pretty good. The
Thank you.
readers on. So we wanted to do that one because we wanted to be like, you're not alone. This is what's happening. We bring some health issues in, but everything we want to do wants to have a comedy twist because I think every day we have to laugh and we need to laugh.
Oh,
Every day we have to laugh.
100%.
So what gets laughed at a lot is me because I am not technology smart. I have people that do that in my other job for me. Danica is so much better. So an example is I asked her a minute ago, how can I type back to you guys? I am not touching this text that came in and hang us up again. Just go for it.
There you go.
And she was trying to tell me, and yeah, I don't know how to do it still. So I'll just verbally respond to you. So, David, going back with you and any other guys that are tuning in, you know, we're experiencing, we've talked about chin hair, we've talked about hair growing outside the borders. We have podcasts on this YouTube, and we hope you go watch some of them and laugh at them, and we'll have more. But we want to know what you guys go through. So, some of my guy friends, an example is at some point you start growing hair on the outside of your ears, and I'm sure it freaks you out, just like I freaked out when I started growing a beard type hair. No, I did not grow a beard, but a beard type right there. So David just asked, did you get Botox? I have had Botox. Danica's no, none.
No, I
I
asked
started
David
about
if
5
he
years
got
ago,
Botox.
and I will only do about a fourth of what my doctor would like to do. And I told him I want some wrinkles. I don't want to not look natural. I just want to look good for my age. So thank you
Yeah.
for the questions. We're out here. You could ask us anything. Not saying we'll answer anything, but you can ask us anything. And most things we're going to be very raw and very real because I think you need to be.
Yes, we are. And I'm laughing, Susan, because I'm the one who actually asked that question. When it's orange, that's us asking questions. I asked David. He's my neighbor. You probably know David. He's one of my best friends,
Oh,
and he's a smart ass. But
we love that.
that's why I asked him if he got Botox. And then you answered it because yeah. So if you see it in the
Oh,
yellow,
okay.
then
Okay.
there you go.
I love that you're going
Okay.
to use the bathroom and you'll be back. Sometimes we'll do that too. So that's cool. Wash your hands. All employees must wash their hands. All viewers must wash their hands. Oh, so that brings us into something that Danica and I did the other day. We haven't done ours, but there are crazy ass. Do we really need these signs out there? And it just cracks me up when I see them.
Oh,
That is one of them. The fact that we need a sign to tell employees to wash their hands, and that some struggling business had to spend money for that sign. And then that the fact that it's only to employees, because I think it should be, if you're going to put it, everybody needs to wash their hands before they leave this bathroom. Ick. And just do a green ick. Like if you don't, ick. So why does it have to just be employees? You know? So we would love for you to share with us if you don't feel comfortable going onto a platform like this, which some people aren't. That's great, but I don't know what you do on YouTube. But on Facebook, I know you can DM us. But whatever you do on Facebook, send it. Send us a picture of those. Like the thing. Don't eat this. Don't eat. Don't eat that, or don't do that, or so many times. The other one that is like when there's 4 signs at a stop sign and you're looking at them going, okay, I don't know if I can park here, not park here between 1 and 3, but not 2 and 5. And oh God, I don't know what to do. Why do they do that?
so is that a just an everybody thing, or is that a what the 50 thing? Because do people that are younger understand those signs? I'm just curious.
I I feel like from having my grandchildren that they do because they've grown up with 4 signs at the stop sign, where we grew
Okay.
up with one. Because sometimes when I am doing that, oh my God, I don't even know what they want me to do. And they'll go, Grandma, you just get you between 2 and 3, you can park here. Between 4 and 6, you can't, but after 7, you can't. And I'm like, you really understand all that shit? So I do think a lot of times it is over what the 50, because we live in this world and now it's this world, and my brain hasn't moved over yet to get all
Got it.
those flashing lights and light. Okay, so think about the news. Let's go back to the news. You had Walter Cronkite, one person. I
Yes.
don't watch the news, and this is why, even back then. But now you turn on the news, and there's a thing going at the top, there's a thing going at the bottom, there's something flashing in and out. Why you have 3, 5, 10 people talking? My brain's like, nope, I'm out. Give me 1 or 2 people max, like you and I, and we're good. Unless they have a host, which I'm okay with that. But dang, that is a cute poop eating grin. I have never seen. What it? Oh well, maybe he
Well,
doesn't want us
apparently
to
I
know.
don't eat poop very often.
David Wood. I do know you. I feel like David. I know you. That name
You
is
know
so
Susie,
familiar.
your real estate agent for I think she was with Keller Williams. That's his girl, and she's much better half, but he's I guarantee you know who he is. But
I know. That's what but I think from a different aspect. But yeah, I think it. But David, I'm glad you joined us. Absolutely is for men. Throw some stuff in there if you're willing to, let go of your ego, which we decided we had to do with this podcast. And if you're not, that's okay. But if you're ready to let go with your ego, there you go. You just did it. Bald, old, and crazy.
yes,
So again, it's you sharing with the men and us women, because I think in order to have successful relationship with your significant other, see how politically correct I was, significant other,
I see.
you got to understand what they're going through. So if it's another woman, you may or may not. And again, that's why we're sharing stuff, because your significant other, if she's the same sex, may not be telling you what I found a chin hair today and I'm having a mental breakdown and I hate you and everybody. Um, or the other thing is, men don't realize if I found it that day, I my day is crazy. So he probably didn't do anything wrong. And all of a sudden, I'm biting his head off, and he's like, "What the hell?" If we get these men to watch these and then they understand, wonder if she found a chin hair today, her first chin hair. Wonder if she found her first gray eyebrow or pubic hair. I wonder if hair's starting to grow outside of the border down her thigh, and that's why she's psycho. Has
She's
nothing
pissed
to do with
off.
you, but she's going to take it out on you because she's having to realize today she got older because
That's
that
right.
happened, right?
There you go.
That's the
Yeah.
podcast. There you go.
And it does. It weighs heavy on us as girls. And then, you know what, guys, I know a lot of you. Obviously, I know a lot of you, but so few are willing to be honest because I know it's hard, but I know it weighs on you too. And y'all want to be tough and strong and the men. But you know what? We want to know what you go through because I've talked to men that they have all kinds of different issues that happen as you get older between hair and balding, like you just said, David, and crazy you're born with. So that's nothing. You don't get to use that. But
Well, you get crazier as you get older.
oh, yeah, that's probably true. But seriously, I mean, sometimes just pain as you get older will make you pissy and all kinds of things. And so, yes, this is so much for the men as well because we want to know what's going on with you so we can understand you as well because it goes both ways. We might be crazy because we got the hairs like Susan was saying, but you might wake up one day and see that you're balding or going gray and feel sad or feel self-conscious and we don't understand why, and so we just think you're being an ass or a jerk
Right,
or
right.
grumpy. So we need to know what's going on. It's as we talk about, it's all about communication, and it's a whole different level of communication as you get older.
And I think I probably started about mid 40s. Then I would say, sometimes the husband would come in at that time and I'm like, today's not a good day. Do you
Yeah.
want to talk about it? No. No, I don't. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll say, well, I found this chin. But, some days I'm like, but that way you've been warned, is how I feel. You've received the warning. Leave me the fuck alone today. Don't ask me stupid questions where the scissors are. Don't ask me where I want to eat. If anything, you're smart enough to think she loves takeout Chinese. How about I just say, well, honey, how about I do takeout Chinese for us tonight? Hint,
Yeah.
hint, guys. So when that girl's in that mood, maybe ask her when you know she's not being her norm. Just say, are you having a bad day? Yeah.
What do you need? Or just do it.
Star XXI.
Hi.
Hi. Right?
Yeah.
So are we allowed to ask people where they're from?
Of course.
Okay.
They
So,
just can
so
tell us or not tell us.
Well, yeah, you don't have to tell us. I mean, I'm just
Yeah.
curious. Like, so David, we know is from South Padre Island, Texas.
Yeah.
Star, if you'd like to tell us, and is Tabitha still with us, or did she log out?
I'm not sure.
Okay, Tabitha, if you're there,
Yeah.
James, if I see, I got it up on the desktop. Your little
There
secret.
you
Now I
go.
can read this shit.
See?
Let's
Yeah.
see. We had
All
Tabitha.
right.
We had James C. I'm
South
from South
Korea.
Korea. Are you
Awesome.
freaking kidding me?
Glad you're here.
Yeah, I'm so glad you're here. That is amazing. You're in Korea. We're in the United States, and you're listening to us. That almost makes me like want to cry out of happiness.
Isn't it
Be-
cool?
It is so cool because what we want to do, Star, that's why we're trying to grow this base, is we can get enough people that are watching us in Korea, we'll do a road trip and do a show with you guys. That's where we are. So, yes. Um, Dal asks, David, what the hell is DAL? I don't know what abbreviate. What does DAL mean, Danica?
Dallas. He's from Dallas, Texas.
So it's Dallas. I thought he was saying DAL ass.
Perfect.
Okay.
I can know.
Yeah, I got that. I got that. That's okay.
That is
Cool.
hysterical.
Okay.
But
Oh,
anyway,
thank
yeah.
you for the compliment, Miss Star. We appreciate that.
Yep.
I was very concerned when we went live. I know I had to have a thick skin and know that people might make some comments, but we have not had anything but compliments. We greatly appreciate that. And
Exactly.
Danica taught me because sometimes I speak before I think, as my father told me. I just found out from Danica today that I don't need to worry if I really fuck up, she can delete the live video. And that has made me feel so much more comfortable.
I can, but you're brilliant today, so we don't need to do that. So, and Dave,
I'm
you
worn
hear us.
out from trying to get this YouTube up, so I'm kind of chilled right now.
That's right. And just letting you know that fuck is David's favorite word on the planet. So say it often.
Well, unintentionally, that will happen. Okay,
Just
so it looks like everybody that's with us live right now may or may not know, because I'm not familiar with the names. That kind of Danica does the more thanks for joining us thing. We are this far, this close to getting our store up and running. And the reason I thought of that is one of the things you can get here is what the 50 plus mug, anything and everything. So I've been working on this store
yep.
for over 6 months to make sure we don't forget anything. We're going to
Yeah.
have balls, the stress balls, as well as the good for your over the
We
50
have balls.
hands
We've
for
always had
inflammation,
balls.
arthritis. We got balls, but only one, because we're women. We only have one ball, right? So we'll keep you
I
posted on
started
that. We're working with Pinky, who is phenomenal and so patient with my
our
ignorance and
VA.
lack of knowledge. Um, oh, David, I like you.
Oh yeah,
You're entertaining me this morning.
he's my favorite
So
pain in the
we're
ass.
going to have that up and running soon. We will let you know. You're going to be able to get anything from hats, shirts, normal. But let's see some fun things. Sweatpants down the leg says what the 50 plus, but on the back it says on your ass, kicking ass after 50. You can
Exactly.
also not have it. So that's why I've taken so long on this store. I want everything that you can customize with our logo. If you want
Yes,
it here, you want it here, you want it on the back, you want to add your name, you want to
on
pick
your
your
forehead.
color, you want a V-neck, a crew neck, a tank top, and colors, 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 colors. So I'm making this shop like I like to shop. I
Yeah.
want options. I want
Yes.
that design in that color with that logo. And most stores go, nope, you can have it this way. I don't want it that way. Well, our store is going to be somehow
Badass. That is right.
scandalous.
That is right.
Oh, okay.
All
I'm
right, you
being
guys. So we talked about bangs. Give us your thoughts. Give us your opinion. Get on our YouTube if you obviously you're on our YouTube. Please subscribe. Please share with your friends. And they tell you in social media don't ask people to do it, but I don't understand why, because I have people ask to do theirs and I do it because I want to and it's fun and we want to share this with the world, change the
Oh
world,
my God,
talk to
I
people
always
getting
share with
older.
something funny. I send it and I'm like, you got to follow this person. They are freaking hysterical.
Me too. So
The other thing I
we
want to ask, because we just went live, um,
first time.
first time live together, let us know days and times you would like us to be live.
Yes.
So we have our set day that we get together and we do stuff, but um, okay. I like that star. We love our ideas for the stores. Keep it going. Get in those suggestions. But again, let us know days and times that people would be able to tune in. Obviously, some people we won't be able to do the day and time you picked, but we'll do the majority of it. Jump
Yep.
on, we'll do our live, and that way you get to watch us more often, because Danica and I both go back and forth with that what the 50.
Yep.
Is it going to be morning that's better? Is it going to be evening? Is it weekdays, weekends? We don't know.
And we really want you to be able to join us so that we can be in the comments
Yes.
and talk to each other because
Oh,
that's
I love these
huge.
comments coming up. You're
It,
right. Going live is so much more fun.
it is. All right, you guys. Well, we're going to sign off for now because we always try to keep it around 20, 30 minutes, and you already have like a 10-minute, we screwed it all up video.
So even on the lives, you try to keep it to that.
Absolutely. Unless we've got something that's like really deep or whatever,
No, no, no. I
because,
know.
yeah, because people have things to do.
So do you cut them off and then you start another live if you want to talk again, or no?
Oh no, if you're talking about a subject that's deep, then talk. But I just know for me, if we're talking about something and we have a subject that we have people asking questions and whatever, we can go up to an hour. But personally, I don't usually watch anything more than 15, 20 minutes. And so let's respect that now. And if our viewers decide down the road that we've got stuff that is worth talking about for an hour, then we'll go for an hour or two or three. It doesn't matter. We don't care.
Sounds good.
But
Okay.
there you go. Just trying to respect time. And that's my
So
thought.
right now we're going to be looking at Thursdays. I know she's going,
Yes.
I just told you to wrap it up. We're going to be, see, because everybody just clicked off there. Hold on, guys. We're going to be looking at Thursdays between, I'm going to go Eastern time. So figure it out, whatever time zone you're in. Korea, I have no clue. You're on your own. Going to go Eastern time at 9 a.m. Let's say 9:30, because we probably need a few minutes to
Yeah,
get going.
figure out the
So
shit we're
let's
doing.
say
Make sure we can get
9:30.
signed on. Perfect.
I am glad you're back from the bathroom. I hope you flushed. I hope you washed your hands, and I hope you used air freshener or matches, because those work too. Okay, so you missed it.
That
We're
is
we're,
old
we're going to click
school.
out for right now.
All right. We love you guys so much. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for commenting. We will see you next time.
See you next time.
Love you.
Yeah, I think you turn us off because you're the